Please read the disclaimer. Holy smokies, it ain't no jokes. Massive XRP and crypto news. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. Let's get straight into it. XRP is currently sitting at $2.01. XRP is actually up 1% on the day after that massive sell-off during the night. XRP has recovered. If you were able to catch the dip here, now I know it's very hard to catch the tip of the tip for XRP, but XRP is up 9% since that low. More likely you were to catch this at 192 XRP, and then you'd be up 4.75% on the day. The rest of the crypto market is still not able to recover. You can see Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, they're all still lagging a little bit. Right, where did Solana go? It disappeared. I think I by accident deleted it, right? Technical difficulty time. But we're seeing that XRP is doing a lot better than the rest of the crypto market, which is seeing a, this is not working either. Do I not have internet? Maybe, or is it not working? But anyway, we're now seeing a situation where XRP has recovered most of the sell-off that it had. Remember when it started last night, we were at 206. So now we're at 201. It's not that terrible. And so this is coming off, the sell-off that happened because of the Trump tariffs for the EU, and the whole crypto market just sold off once. It was a double whammy, right? We talked about it this morning. Futures open up and we saw the sell-off. And then as soon as we saw the new weekly candle, we saw a massive sell-off and liquidation there. But now we've able to bounce back most of that sell-off that we saw yesterday. And I'll continue to say, listen, we're in a kind of roller coaster type of market right now. Whoa, where, 1 hour, 2 hours later, the market is totally shifting, is totally changing. And this is a very interesting, play out. Today's Monday, but it's Martin Luther King Day. So there's no trading on the stock market. I'm interested to see tomorrow, Tuesday, how the markets open up, what happens with the stock market. It will be very interesting. It was funny. I have to tell you this story. My dad, he's getting, up there in years, right? And he came today to visit, right? Monday, he comes to visit with my mom. And he says to me, you must be happy, right? Today you have vacation and it's St. Patrick's Day. And I was like, Dad, what are you talking about? So he says, no, there's no market today. I said, we have two things wrong. One, the crypto market is 24/7. And two, it's not St. Patrick's Day. It's Martin Luther King's Day. Martin Luther King's Day, King Day, right? So it it was a double mistake by him. But, when you get older, you make those kinds of mistakes. Your brain isn't the same as it was when you were, young and sharp as other stuff. As I'm learning, getting close to 40 this year, my body's, although I'm in actually very good shape right now, I feel from that standpoint of view, since I've come back from Thailand, I've got into shape, but just, suddenly your back hurts or your knee hurts or you have, what's it called? When it comes up through your throat, heartburn. So, anybody that's about my age, you know what I'm talking about. We have digressed a little bit. President Trump is asked if he will follow through on the new tariffs on the 8 EU countries over Greenland. And he says, yes, I will, 100%, Trump says, right? And so that is causing, a little bit of fear in the market. He did also sent a letter to Norway. He says, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. Trump is doubling down on Greenland, but we've seen this happen before where he was, adamant on China, and all that caused October 10th, and then the markets recovered, right? So far, we haven't seen anything that Trump did that actually created the end of the world, right? So we'll see how this plays out. Again, I'm playing this day today. I still have my positions open. I'm still interested to see how things play out. If you want to take advantage of the market right now, you can do that with our partner BTCC. If you're interested, you can sign up using my link in the description down below. You get 10% bonus on your first time deposit. And BTCC has been around for 13 years. You can do up to 500 leverage. That's very, very risky. And no VPN or KYC required. You can go long, you can go short, whatever your heart desires. You get that through my website here. You click on the link, Moneymaker Avi Lev, and then you go down here, BTCC, if you're interested. Link is in the description down below. It is an affiliate link, so it helps out the channel. And please, please, please trade responsibly. Also, I just want to remind you that this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. I don't know what the price is going to do day to day. Like, there was high probability of a sell-off once futures open. Actually, we're thinking more of the stock market, not the crypto market. It was a very weird situation. I went into it this morning. You can catch that video once you finish this video. I don't want to go into it too much, but this is a very, very interesting situation. And listen, this is what Trump does, right? This is the Trump tariff playbook. Announce aggressive tariffs, do it on weekends, call for more aggressive tariffs if demands are not fulfilled, start negotiating behind the scenes, let the market suffer some free fall, inform insiders first so they can prepare to buy the dip, announce the trade deal, and post thank you for the attention to this matter. Market rips to new highs and then gives credit to Mr. Tariff. The only thing is that, October 10th and all the liquidations that happened, it didn't survive like the stock market did. So we have to take that into consideration again, that we might see a big sell-off, but I don't think October 10th will happen again the way it happened, just because I think that the exchanges have closed that hole, but there could be another hole. You never know, right? So again, we have to be very, very careful about that. And interestingly, the insider whale that predicted or purchased before the October 10th sell-off, or actually shorted the market before the October 10th sell-off, is now down 35.9 million as the market crashed or sold off. It wasn't really a crash, right? Because it's recovered most of it. As crypto dump amid rising EU-US tensions, the 110.11 market crash trader saw unrealized profits plunge by 35.9. His current Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana long positions now show only 13 million in unrealized gains after 7.7 in funding fees. Net unrealized profit sits at only 5.2 million. So don't cry, I'm a river, right? He's still up 5.2 million, but this is just where the market is right now, okay? Breaking news, New York Stock Exchange to support 24/7 trading through tokenized stocks and blockchain settlement. New York Stock Exchange is building a platform to trade tokenized US stocks and ETF with on-chain settlement and stablecoin funding. This allows 24/7 trading, instant settlement, and fractional share access. Just like crypto markets, investors will still get real ownership, dividend, and voting rights. Only the infrastructure moves to blockchain. New York Stock Exchange is also working with BNY and Citi to move tokenized money and collateral on-chain. This is Wall Street adopting to crypto rails, not crypto adopting to Wall Street. And this is from the official New York Stock Exchange Twitter account. This is interesting. What are the market makers going to do? What is Citadel going to do? And what chain is this going to be? I don't, if you know the story, I think I told it. When I was in Singapore, I met someone she was actually from the S&P, and she told me this is coming. And then the NASDAQ announced, and now the New York Stock Exchange is announcing this as well. They're building a platform, and this is where it's going to be. There's no reason why you have to wait. If you have a cash account a day for settlement, there's no reason why trades can't be instantaneous right on the blockchain, same way there are on the crypto market, right? So this is just a natural move forward, and it will be very interesting to see where does the tokenized come from? Where is the blockchain settlement? Is it XRPL? Maybe, we'll see. We know that Ripple has gained a lot of momentum and has gained a lot of credibility in the markets and in the US. I would be surprised if it is XRPL, but we never know. So we have to take that into consideration as well. And this was interesting. Ripple presence has appeared at the World Economic Forum as Davos kicks off tomorrow in Switzerland. We knew that Ripple is going to be there, but it's one of the sponsors here of the USA House at Davos at 2026. So, there's also Hedera here and Ripple. So this is very interesting. The same prospect as Qualcomm and Microsoft and C3 AI and Pfizer and McKinsey company, right? So Ripple here is with some very nice names here, right? On the sponsorship here. So we'll see what kind of noise does Ripple and XRP make in Davos this week. It is a very, very interesting week indeed. Don't forget to check out the links in the description down below. Drop a comment, aid for infinity and beyond. Subscribe to the channel so you can get more XRP updates. Don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.